Today you will see epic sceneries, sweet snacks, and also some adrenaline. We ended our last trip at the power plant, and in this video we will go on and we will start at the river and on the bridge. After you climb up the bridge, you will get a beautiful view of the river and the old power plant building. At the end of rigorous trial, there is not only the power station, which we have already showed you, but also a hotel with a small restaurant where you can refresh yourself. The restaurant's terrace also offers a view of the nearby train station. Once the train leaves, you can start exploring the area. On the other side of the bridge, there is a confluence of the Jizera and the Kamenice rivers, where you can have a swim if the weather gets hot. Now let's go along the railway tracks straight to the Kamenice trail. The way up doesn't belong to the easiest ones, since fallen trees sometimes block the way, but the destination is worth the effort. As the reward, you will get a panoramic view of the surrounding countryside. Farther on, the path leads through the meadow and later through thick bushes. Once you overcome all the difficulties, you will be rewarded. But before that, why not first take a rest on a bench and get a little bit educated? And what's the reward, you might ask? Well, let's have a look. What you can see ahead of you is something called a mouse rock. The mouse rock rises almost 30 meters above the surrounding trail and is quite difficult to be accessed since you need to use chains and be quite fit actually. No, this is not the top yet. If you are not in a good shape, your huffing and puffing will scare every animal around you. It is interesting that the mouse rock is not named after mice, as you might assume, but it is a garbled name of Mishek, which means a small pouch of coins, which was acquired by the first citizen of the nearby town of Spalov. When you get off the rock, you can refresh yourself with some berries. However, just in the summertime. Farther on, the path continues through the mixed forest and rocky viewpoints await you. If you spot this mark on a tree, the lookout is usually not far away. Just walk through the trees and carefully walk down to the edge of the rock. And then just enjoy the summer atmosphere. With a bit of luck, it is possible to see a trail. The way to the next viewpoint gets a little more difficult, and you need to be quite careful. If you lose your footing, you can roll down for long minutes. Then you just need to overcome the last obstacle, and voila, enjoy the views. And if the saying that the color of green is calming is true, then you can find more peace here than in a Tibetan monastery. Now, let's enjoy a bit of rest on a bench at the top of the rock. Surprisingly, some views can be disappointing too for panorama lovers. A comfortable path along the edge of the precipice doesn't require any extra effort, and sometimes you can come across some interesting details. The last viewpoint on the Palacky trail takes us above the power plant, which you got familiar with in the previous part of the video. Here, you can see the power plant through the gap among the trees. From the last viewpoint, you can reach the parking lot where we actually started in 10 minutes across a small meadow. It is the end of September, approximately 10 degrees Celsius. It is raining and thousands of cars are parked around all the Czech forests. And then, in the woods, you can see slowly moving people. If you want to know why, watch the next video about one of the typically Czech customs.